Hey guys, I'm Liv with Tiny Camper Michigan, and I'm going to basically walk you through as if you were here picking up my camper. So here it is parked in the alleyway. Basically you get it through going through the alleyway this way or through that way, and you drop it off doing the same. So as we approach the camper, basically there are these keys that I have, and each of the keys is color coordinated with the door. So basically this one is black to black, and we mainly stick with the bolt lock instead of the handle to open and lock the door. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock. So we're just gonna go in. You're gonna see the camper. There's gonna be fresh sheets and comforter for you. There's a new mattress as of 2025. And then the other new addition is these mats on the ground. Tiny campers, they have a lot of issues with condensation. When you sleep in here, you know, however cold it is on the outside compared to the temperature of your body is gonna make it worse or better. And sometimes the walls literally will sweat during the night, which is kind of unfortunate. Thankfully, now we have the floor mats, and I also have these, which will most likely be soaking wet by the end of your adventure, which is just the reality of tiny campers. So we have some storage up here. I don't recommend using that just because I feel like it's kind of a lost abyss and people could forget about their things in there. So don't highly recommend that, but you can use that if you want. There's a heater in here. It's an electrical heater. Most people don't really use the heater. I mean, most of the time people rent this camper during summertime and they don't usually are using the AC. So we do have an AC. It works like a car. Make sure the door is open. If the door is not open, the AC has no oxygen and will explode. So windows, they lock and they have screens. Good to go. And then fairy lights. So that kind of helps light up the space, as well as a puck light. Tap once for on, press and hold for off. There's also a remote to work the puck light. All right, moving on. In the back, we have a nice little kitchenette area. This door's a bit annoying, so I don't recommend like leaving it open for long periods of time. It's also really heavy, and so when you close it, it is going to be a little angled down, so you kind of have to just shut kind of from the bottom up. And then we obviously have a cooler here. It's not super huge, but it's really a good cooler because it has a lot of insulation. So it looks maybe a little bit bigger than it is. Here is the measurements, as you can see. Open it up. Got a little cutting board and a basket. And we also have fairy lights back here. And then we have another puck light here, registration here, lovely verse here, and extension cords. We have 2. And then we have backup camper lights, because I already went through that once where the lights are not working. So if they all of a sudden don't stop or don't work anymore, there's extra ones in the back. And then we have the battery, as well as the battery components in the black box. You do have to charge that while you are driving. There is a hitch in the back for, let's say, a bike rack or whatnot, as well as a spare tire in the bottom. And then these little jacks. Basically, to get them out, you press this lever forward. It's kind of hard to do this on video. Hopefully you would never have to use this stuff, because hopefully the tires would hold up. If you find any bumper stickers that you like on the road, I just kind of say, hey, feel free to put them on the back and grow a little collection. As you probably know, there's no generator on this tiny camper, but if you do want power, you can connect through the extension cords, maybe at a campsite or wherever you may be. So those connect through here. This is the main one that connects to like the inside of the cabin areas and the outlets. And then the second one is within the AC box right here, and you just want to make sure it's positioned in a way that water is not going to get on it in case water pools below the air conditioner. Standard 4-pin flat connector, and then we have a 2-inch ball connection. If you've never picked up a camper before, I have a video on that and how to pick up this camper. We also have these roof racks. They can haul quite a bit, so feel free to use those if you'd like. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I love my side job, so Anyway, hope you have a great day.